Guess where I went this weekend? Ah! So I'm just going to talk about my personal experience and, the whole process of going to KCON, what it was like, stuff like that. So maybe any of you people who haven't gone to KCON before know what to expect if you go next year, or if you're just bored, you get to watch me be weird. So this was only my second K-pop concert, and it was the first time that I ever went to KCON. So I kind of walked in not really knowing what to expect, because from what I had seen online, KCON last year and KCON this year were not going to even be comparable. So I didn't really know what I was walking into. So I only went to one concert night, but I went to both convention days, because first day I wanted to get all of my shopping out of the way, and then second day I wanted to wait in line because I was in P1 standing. So I didn't get there till about maybe 12:30ish. I honestly don't even remember. And I remember getting there, and there was just this really, really, really long line. So the line actually ended up going by pretty fast, but it was a little confusing, because what happened was that you start off in one line, but then once you get closer to like the check-in area, everything kind of starts getting separated. P1 and Platinum are over here, P2's over here, 3, 4, and 5 are over there, and it was a mess. So the convention for KCON in New York was outside, so if you didn't have a concert ticket, you didn't have to check in. You kind of could just walk right in and just go on your merry way. But if you did have a concert ticket and your ticket came with some benefits, then you did want to check in, because that's where you can get all your stuff. So I had P1, so that meant I got a high touch, 2 guaranteed audience passes, and a guaranteed red carpet pass. And here they are. Can you see them? So with the benefits, everything is random. So you don't know who you're getting, and you don't know what day you're going to get. So for example, I checked in on Friday, but I only had a ticket for Saturday, and I ended up getting fan engagements for both Friday and Saturday. Unfortunately for me, I only really wanted BTS and Mamamoo, and I got neither of them, and I was really, really upset. Like, that's literally all I wanted, and I didn't get it. But it's okay. I'm not going to complain. Another thing you got was you got a little voucher for your KCON goodie bag. So once you got the voucher for the goodie bag, you actually had to go to another tent that was on the other side of the convention to actually pick up the bag. So this is what it looked like this year. It's blue, and, little KCON logo on there. See? It's nice. And inside the bag was that. Yep. It's the plush. It's a plushie of the little line mascot. If you don't know what line is, it's just a messenger app. It's not that big of a deal. And inside. So inside the box is the little KCON sticker. I think you're supposed to put this on your car. I'm honestly not sure. Can you guys see? Can you see it? I'm sorry if you can't see it. I don't know. And there was also the KCON magnet in there. I actually really like the magnet. I think it's really, really cute. I don't know. So for the convention itself, there wasn't really a lot going on. There were a couple of booths, but they were really only selling, CDs and stuff like that, and beauty products. There was a couple of other things, but other than that, there wasn't too much to look at. Like, you could have done like the entire convention booth-wise in like an hour and a half, and you would have been done, like I was. The only booth that really had continuous things going on all day was the Toyota booth. So at the Toyota booth, they had this thing going on where you would do a bunch of different activities. And once you did the activities, you would get a book like this. And every time you finished something, you would get a little stamp on there. If I could open it up. Wait for it. Yeah, you get a nice little Toyota stamp. And once you finished all 4 activities, you would get a raffle ticket. And you'd be entered for a raffle to get a fan engagement pass. Now, I didn't finish the activities because I was too busy, screaming and crying and doing other things with my friends. The Toyota booth was also giving away some free stuff, like this pair of fabulous shades right here. As you can see, I did not open them yet. I will eventually, because I always forget to bring my sunglasses, so I'll have these with me. I also saw a couple people walking around with little Toyota light-up bracelets, too. I don't know where they got those at, because obviously I didn't get one, but, you know, just another nice little accessory they had, I guess. So once you walk past all of the booths, at the very end of the street was, like, this convention stage. And that's where they had, like, beauty tutorials, and they had, like, a singing and dancing competition. And there was, like, some guy up there rapping, but we're not going to talk about him. So the first day, I didn't really do too much of anything, because I didn't go to any of my fan engagements, because I was just like, I don't really want to. Maybe I should have gone, but it's too late now for me to do anything about it. So then I went home. So then the second day happened. So I made it my business to not miss the first train this time, and I made it. I made it on the train. So the day before at the train station, I had actually met a group of girls who were going to KCON, and then the next day, I had found 2 of them at the train station again. So, you know, we were like, oh, hey, it's you, it's me, hey, well, yeah. So, you know, we got on the train together. So, you know, we're sitting there chatting or whatever, and then we get to the Newark airport, and I'm just like, oh, guys, you know, we gotta get off at the next stop. And we're all like, yeah, whatever, cool. So then we keep talking, and then, like, I kind of, like, stopped listening to what they were saying, and then I kind of, like, look out the window, and then I see Newark Penn Station. I'm just like, oh, God, this is our stop. But by the time me and the other 2 girls had got up, the doors were already closed, and the train kept going. So I ended up in New York City for some reason. And this is what happens when you don't pay attention. So we get off the train, and we're, like, all panicking, like, on the brink of tears at this point, because we missed our stop. Like, I was in the middle of New York City where I did not want to be. And we're, like, trying to figure out what to do. And I look at the schedule, and I'm like, the next train going in the direction we're supposed to go in leaves in 4 minutes. So when I say we booked it, yo, we was like running up the stairs, running into people, trying to get to, like, the ticket booth machine thing. So we bought 3 tickets, and then we ran back down the stairs. We're just like, all right, good. We're safe. And then we see the train coming, but it's on a different platform. So by the time the train got to the platform, it stopped, and we're still running up the stairs trying to get to the other platform. So we get down, and then we get on the train. We just made it. By the way, Turquoise and Crystal, if y'all are watching this, hey, what's up? What's good? Good stuff. How you doing? So once I got to the convention, I pretty much, you know, lost them, because I went and stood in line all day in the sun, because I knew P1 was not going to be no joke. So that was pretty much my day. So later on in the day, I was trying to sell my red carpet pass, but nobody seemed to want it, and I didn't want to get out of line, because one of the security guard ladies was just like, if you get out of line, you're going to lose your spot. I don't care if people are holding it, you're not going to get back in. And I'm kind of just like, oh, great. But she hadn't showed up for like a good 3 hours, so me and another girl I was with, we were just like, you know what, screw this, we're going to go to the red carpet, which we did. But by the time we got there, we were at like the end of the line, and once they let us inside, there were so many people in there, I couldn't see anything. And then I got a phone call from one of the other girls I was with, and she's just like, yo, the line is moving, you gotta come back. So I didn't see anything at the red carpet, and even if I had stayed, I still wouldn't have seen anything, so, you know, that's all good. So I get back in line, and, you know, nothing's happening, no one's moving. It was like that for maybe a good half an hour, and then they started letting us in, and it was a mess. Like, people were like pushing and pushing, like everybody was trying to like get to the front of the line, and like I swear I saw like a huge mob of people like cut in front of everybody. I'm not sure if they were P1 or Platinum, but either way, trying to get in the building was a mess. So once I got inside, you know, they checked my bag, I got my wristband and everything. I get in the pit, and you know, I'm relatively close to the stage. There's maybe like 3 lines of people in front of me, and they're all short, so I saw it perfectly fine. What I was surprised was that once the P1 pit filled up, like I looked around and there was a lot of room to move around. Like I went to X Illusion in February, and that's a vlog for another day, by the way. And like I was in the pit and there was like no room to breathe. Like nobody was like moving anywhere. Like I'm like this close to the back of everyone's head, and it was a mess. But like at this, there was a lot of room to move around because like the way the stage was set up, it was like an S shape. So like when one of the artists would like go to the back of the S, everybody would kind of like move to the back of the pit to, you know, get a closer look at them or whatever. So I was really surprised about that. I didn't get pushed and shoved or anything like that, which I was really surprised at because armies be cray, like we all know. Don't lie, armies be cray, okay? Y'all be cray. And the concert itself, let's just talk about what a blessing the concert was. The first person that came out was Jun On, and he was playing the violin and dancing at the same time. He did a cover of BTS's Save Me, and it was beautiful. Like that I can't describe it any other way. Like that is talent right there. Why are people so talented? It's not fair. Artist to come out was Mamamoo, and I was losing my mind. Like I love Mamamoo so much. My undies are so pretty. Like Hwasa, marry me. Oh my god, I want her to marry me. After that, like she has my heart. Like I didn't really have a Mamamoo bias before this, but I do now. Hwasa, marry me. You need to be my wife. I will be so good to you. Like, please. I love you. You don't understand how much I love you. Just please. Can I have your hand in marriage, ma'am? Came out holding a bouquet of roses, and he gave it to a couple of girls in the stand, and I was just not having it. I was like, where's my rose? Lucky pieces of crap. Crazy. Ooh, and like, I don't really listen to Eric Nam. I don't know why, but like I need to, cause his voice is, he is an angel. He looks like an angel. He sings like an angel. Like his voice is perfect. And then like Ailey had came back out and did a duet with him, and like I felt like I had died and was resurrected by Jesus himself. Like, oh my god, it was perfect. And then Day 6 came out. Again, I don't listen to Day 6, but I need to fix that because the combination of them instruments and their voices, it was just perfect. Like, you don't see a lot of K-pop groups who play instruments and sing, and I was blown away. They hyped it up and they kept them there, and they were the last performers. BTS, Bangtansonyandang. Yo, they started with fire. That was their opening song. deceased. BTS killed me and dragged me straight to hell. You don't understand. Like, I was screaming and crying. I was done. I was done. Oh my god, I was acting so crazy, and the girl standing next to me in the pit was looking at me crazy. And if you're watching this, don't be looking at me like that, alright? Let me live, okay? I was excited about seeing my rap monster and my J-Hope, okay? Let me live. And at one point during the concert, Suga had opened up a bottle of water, and he just sprayed it all over us. All over everybody in P1. I got it on my face. Suga sprayed water on my face. I have never been happier in my life. That was the best moment of my life. Suga sprayed water on my face. I didn't know that's all I needed to be happy. That's all I needed. Oh my god. And then V. Let's talk about V for a second. V is not even my bias, but he was being so rude. So rude. Like, why was he dancing like that? Who let him do that? And then J-Hope, who is my bias, was being extra rude. Like, who told him to be all cute like that? Like, no. And they are so much more attractive in person. Like, I thought they were so handsome before, but like, seeing them up close and personal, they were gorgeous. Like, I can't put it no other way. Gorgeous. Oh my god. But then, after they had performed a couple of songs, you know, the rest of the artists had came out and said goodbye to the audience, and everybody went home, and it was just a great experience. So I had made it my business to not spend all of my money at KCON, and of course I did not do that, because once I saw everything, of course I wanted it. I bought this little Kyungsoo bracelet because anybody that knows me knows that I am a huge EXO stan. They're my bias group, and Kyungsoo is my ultimate bias. Dio, if you're watching this, marry me, but don't tell Foster. Don't tell him. I'll marry both of you, okay? Another thing that I bought. I bought EXO's new album, Exact. I mean, let's just take a minute to appreciate and admire this, shall we? All the logos EXO has had since their debut. EXO Exact. Now let's open this up. It's already nice. It's already nice, y'all. Ooh, oh my god. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see this? Like, it's so sleek. It's, oh my god. Oh my god. Look at the track list. Oh my god. Look at this! And then you open it up. Ah! Look at this! I got a Kai photo card. Look at him. Oh my god. Look at him. Do you see it? Oh. And you know, here's some ads I can't read because they in Korean. And like, ooh, look at how sleek this is. Look at this. And look at this. Now, everything in here is in Korean, so I can't read it. But I would just look at the pictures, cause I mean, look at them. Like, do you see that? Do you see this? I don't need to read it, okay? I can literally stare at these all day and I'd be perfectly fine. Another thing that I bought was the official KCON light stick. Now, this thing was $15. That's a little expensive. It's a little expensive. Now, from what I saw in the live chat, they made it seem like this and a couple of other things like the t-shirt would come in the goodie bag, but apparently you had to buy those separately, so this was the only thing that I bought that was official KCON merch. And there's a couple of colors and settings for this. The first one will give people seizures, so I don't like this one. This one, you know, merges into the other colors, you know, gradient style for all you Photoshop people. Just plain old white for people who don't like happiness. flashing red, blue, and green. But yeah, it's a really nice light stick. From what I saw online, the one they had last year was like a foam light stick. So I think this is kind of an upgrade from that. Only problem I had with this was I got really sweaty and really hot in the pit, so this thing was like slipping out of my hand half the time, but I had a firm grip on it because I was not trying to hit nobody in the head. Even though I ended up doing it anyway when I was jamming out to BTS. And if you were near me in the pit and I hit you, I'm really, really sorry. So those were the only things that I bought, but if you walked around the different booths or if you were standing in line, people were giving out a lot of free stuff. Like some girl came up to me and gave me some BTS stickers. KCON? BTS? Another thing that I got was this Mamamoo fan. Mamamoo 2nd anniversary banner and BTS 3rd anniversary banner. So that was pretty nice. I did not hold these up in the pit because I did not want them to get destroyed. And there was this one girl going around giving out these little KCON bracelet keychain type things. I think she said they were bracelets, but for me it's a keychain because I have giant hands, so there's no way I'm getting this on my arm. So that's my video. This was really awkward. If you've made it this far in the video, I'm really sorry. I look like trash. My voice is really annoying. And I'm just not good at this because this is my first video. So I don't know what I'm doing. And the quality of this camera is probably really, really crappy because I'm using my phone. So, like, comment, and subscribe, I guess. So, yeah.